Hey guys, Todd Falcone here, sitting in my backyard, and had a conversation with a coaching client a little while ago around the subject of keeping your distributors motivated and keeping your distributors active. And just wanted to get your thoughts, your feedback. My Facebook page is actually going off right now on this subject, and I put up on my Facebook page that I wanted people's input, and that is like, what do you feel is the primary reason why people quit your business or lose their motivation? Obviously, someone comes into your organization. This is a great discussion for us to have, and I'd love to get your feedback. You can make comments below on the video, but you know, one of the biggest struggles we have is keeping distributors' motivation and keeping them in the game. And in my mind, if a distributor comes on board and they see success, they see something happen for them, they're seeing some kind of feedback, and in this case the feedback would likely be, and I got somebody sawing over there, that's cool, the feedback would likely be some kind of check. So, you know, and let me ask you this, if you had a distributor in your organization and they were earning money and they were seeing that money continue to come in and they were continuing to see success in their business, and you know, what do you think the odds of them quitting would be? I mean, the reason, I mean, look at your own organization, for example, and why people have quit. What do you think is the #1 reason why people lose their motivation, stop working, quit, or go elsewhere? It'd be an interesting feedback to get from a lot of people. I'd love to see people forward this video and see what kind of comments that we get back, because it's a troubling thing for, I think, almost every network marketer when they have people join their business and, you know, you sponsored 52 people and, you know, 3 of them stuck around. And what can we do as upline leaders, as, you know, professionals, as experts in the business to reduce the amount of people that are actually quitting, dropping out, bailing out, leaving, and losing their motivation? Is there something in your mind that we could do as their upline leaders to ensure that they stay focused, that their motivation stays high, and that they continue to build the business rather than quit? Because obviously if someone, you know, likely if someone gave you money or gave the company money and signed up as an independent distributor, they had something going on inside them that says, I really want to do this, I'd like to make some money at this. And then 2 weeks later, 3 weeks, a month later, or whatever, 6 months down the road, a year down the road, they end up leaving the business altogether, the business of network marketing altogether, or maybe go to another company, and likely they're going to probably have the same thing happen, or maybe not. I don't know. It depends on what's happening in that company. So I'd really love to get your feedback on this, and as many people as we can get commenting. I think it can help everybody out, knowing what are the reasons that you feel why people lose their motivation, they stop working, and they become essentially a statistic in your organization. They stop returning your phone calls or go on to another company or go back to their job. What is the primary reason or reasons that you feel people end up leaving? And if we can identify what those reasons are, then we should be able to find out a different way of doing something, whatever that thing is, so that reason is no longer a reason and they continue to stay in the business and stay focused. I mean, it's, you know, I've had thousands of people leave my tens of thousands of people likely leave my organizations over the last couple of decades, and it's frustrating when somebody comes in and they want to do something, but then over a period of time, you know, they end up quitting. So why is it that people quit? Why is it that people lose their motivation and ultimately stop building? And if we can prevent that from happening, or we can prevent those reasons from surfacing, we likely can keep a lot more people and grow our checks faster. So you know, it was just kind of, I mean, my Facebook page is going crazy right now on this subject, so I would anticipate as well in this video. And look, the more feedback that we get on this video, the more comments that we get on this video, everybody's going to be helped. Because I can tell you this, there's not a single network marketer out there that goes, oh, I don't have people quitting my business. And you know, you're scratching your head and you're going, well, how do we prevent it from happening? How do we prevent people from quitting? How do we lock them in? How do we keep them focused so that they don't leave, that they don't quit, and they continue to grow and develop that business that they signed up in, that they likely had some desire? I mean, I'm sure some people just sign up for the heck of it, but you know, most people who sign up, they want to make some money in it and they want to be successful at it, but at some point they stop. So why is it that they stop? In your mind, please comment below. Why do people quit? And more importantly, what can we do as leaders to, you know, plug that hole, if you will, and keep people focused and keep people in action? Love to hear from you. This is Todd Falcone. You can make a comment down below, and I would certainly welcome any and all comments from you guys. Appreciate it.